it going, everyone? How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, let's see. How's it going, Wisconsin Outlook? You been out hunting, Wisconsin Outlook? Me and the wife both had colds that turned into sinus infections. Oh boy, that doesn't sound like fun at all. Could be worse, but that doesn't sound like fun. I've never had a sinus infection, but I hear bad things. Hope you guys recover from that quickly. I assume you haven't been out hunting then. Maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. My buddy, he might have to run down to Iowa tomorrow. The guy that I'm going to go hunting with, and he mentioned that he could use me to go along. He's got to run down there for work to bring some stuff, so they don't have to ship it down to Iowa, some big parts. So it would cost him like $1,500 for shipping. So he wants me to run down there with him. I don't know if we're doing that or not, but yeah. Anyhow, maybe tomorrow night. Depends on if we do that or not, or sometime this week. Even though it's going to be warmer, it's supposed to be almost 80 here for a couple days before this next weekend. We might go out and sit. I showed you a very small portion of it when I showed that tour of the hunting property and food plots and stuff. I showed you a very small portion of it. We're getting his tree stand set up in the one spot that he wants to hunt, and him and his brother put up another stand for me to sit in. Same tree. That way I could record for him if he shoots something. He's getting a lot of activity out there. He's getting some bucks. No real monsters or anything, but he's got a few pretty nice bucks out there. So yeah, we're going to be going out there within the next few nights anyhow. Hopefully we can get some on camera for you guys. That's kind of a concern of mine though, as to what I can show as far as the hunt on YouTube, whether I can show the kill or what I can show on YouTube without, getting a flag or a strike against me from YouTube for, people don't like to see that thing, I guess. Some people don't, I should say. Obviously, I won't show the field dressing process and stuff like that, but might just shoot a doe. I don't know. I don't know what his plans are as far as what he wants to shoot. He might be getting shipped off across the country to New York to go back to work, so he might want to shoot something before then. I don't know if he's, like I said, I don't know if he wants to shoot a doe or a buck or what his plans are, but I'll record a doe. Just 2 times so far this year. I went out for a small game on Saturday and scoped for deer. Found a half-acre clearing where there's about 8 different trails going into it, but I found a corn pile, so I think someone else is going to be hunting right there. Yeah, hunting baiting must be allowed where you're at. It's not allowed in the county that I live in, anyways. We won't necessarily be hunting in this county of mine. We don't bait anyways, but yeah, there ain't too many counties that you can bait anymore. Must be able to where you're at though. You can show drops of blood in the animal dead, but gutting and such won't fly. So do you think I could actually record him shooting it? Wisconsin Outlook? Yeah, I actually called it in. What they said that. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so I actually have a lot of videos planned here for you guys. I got one that's going to upload tomorrow. Something I did over the weekend. Um, I got one in the process right now. It's out in the garage being filmed right now. Um, I got a lot of videos coming up. It's the first time in a long, long time I've been like behind on videos. And like I have this one video ready since Saturday and ready to upload, but I don't want to, like just dump a bunch of videos out at one time because they don't do very well when you do that. You want to spread them out a little bit, a couple days at least. So yeah, I'm waiting for that one to upload. I would have uploaded it today, but the live stream kind of takes the place of a video today, so I'll do it tomorrow. And then the one that's being filmed out in the garage, that one I'll do probably Thursday. Depends on how it turns out. I might not even upload it. Um, yeah, then that video I want to do some more just like it, different ones. And I got a lot of ice fishing projects I want to do, that going through tip ups and my ice fishing stuff yet. I keep talking about that. I want to do a final garden video for the year. We got a lot of content coming up. How's it going, Kenny? Flies in the house here. A lot of YouTube hunting channels, they don't even shoot unless they can get the shot on camera. Okay, all the hunting channels show the shot. That's what I'm curious about too. Is like I see hunting shows, they show that stuff, but depends on how old it is with the new regulations and stuff like that. And then um, who knows? Maybe they got demonetized or check mark against them, warning or whatever. You get 3 checks or 3 strikes or whatever, and you're out. They want that. I don't have any against me yet, as far as I know. I did get a video removed, or it didn't get removed. I don't know if it's a strike or not, but copyright for his last year. I think it was last year. The underwater footage of the RT9. That one I can't monetize because um, uh, there's a song in it which was under YouTube's like allowed music. I put that song with the video and it still got copyrighted. I suppose I'd have to go and dispute it. And the problem with that is that could have been a popular video for me, but once it's demonetized, they won't push the video either. So even though it got a good initial views the first day, they won't push it out to anybody. So it doesn't reach a wider audience, no matter how many likes or comments are on it, or how many views the initial first 24 hours. What's up on the discussion board tonight? Oh, just talking about deer hunting a little bit and what you can show on YouTube and all that happy stuff. So yeah, anyways, we've got a lot of videos coming up. I'm going to be doing some more barbecuing videos past what I already have planned to upload. Garden video. I think the lawn videos are just about done for the year, unless you guys want to see me pick up leaves. I'm going to have to do plenty of that here pretty soon. I guess I could show that. Leaf removal, that's probably a well-searched thing on YouTube. People might enjoy watching it. Or just to get ideas. What I'm going to do is I got a lawn sweeper. I'm going to pick up all my leaves and burn them probably. I don't really have the best spot to dump them. I got a tree line I can dump them, but it's pretty thick, and I wouldn't have a good spot to back in that lawn sweeper. I watch the Hunting Public channel, and they do it for a living and show everything but guts. Okay. After I close and move into my house, I'll be doing more videos again. Yeah. Yeah, I know how that goes. That definitely slowed me down for a while. Yeah, we're gonna shoot for a half hour again tonight, like we always do. But my eyes really been bothering me today. Not feeling very good. Um, Typical. I love that channel. They are good. Yeah, yeah. My dad. I don't watch a lot of hunting stuff on YouTube, but my dad, he doesn't watch TV anymore. Just like me, I don't watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube all the time. But yeah, he watches the hunting public among others all the time. They actually have their own TV show too. Uh, I think I've seen it on Amazon Prime before. I see they just added new episodes to Meat Eater too on Netflix. That was not bad. Out of all the things on Netflix, I'll watch that one. They got another barbecue show on there too. Uh, Great American Barbecue Challenge or something like that, or Shootout or something like that. It's called. I watched a couple episodes on that last night. It's a complete ripoff of Barbecue Pit Masters, but it's not bad. If you guys could do me a favor, I see we're kind of off on the viewers to thumbs up. If you guys could do me a favor and leave me a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, they just uploaded their YouTube stuff to Amazon Prime. Yeah, I didn't know if it was the same stuff that was on YouTube as what they had on their TV show. Did anyone get out bow hunting yet? Outlook says he's been out a couple times. We haven't been out here yet. My dad, he hasn't been out yet. My brother hasn't been out yet. My buddy hasn't been out yet. So I got some friends though that have been shooting stuff. One buddy shot a doe. Another buddy shot a pretty nice buck. Nothing crazy yet though. You guys buying any new equipment for ice fishing this year? I know that's kind of a thing. I see that Eskimo just came out with an adapter to attach the pistol bit to any of their power heads. That could be interesting. I might buy it. It's like 20 bucks, I think. Put that on my rocket auger. Buddy got a doe last Monday. Did you get your cameras out? Yeah. Yeah, we've been out shining a lot. Um, we're not shining a lot. The last couple times though, we haven't seen much. We were seeing a lot of big bucks. Saw the fire last week. I don't know if what night that was. I uploaded the video. Yeah, must not have talked about it much in the live stream, just the video. Markham just came out with new lithium batteries for the sonar. That's nice. That would last a lot longer. Nope, I bought the K-Drill with Milwaukee mud mixer. That's my only upgrade this year. Yeah, yeah, that's a decent upgrade. Um, a spendy one. What do those mud mixers run? Those got to be fairly spendy. I hear they work great though for those K-Drills and pistol bits and light flights and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't really think I have much to upgrade this year. I'm kind of set. Um, yeah, I might just buy that adapter to connect the pistol bit to my rocket auger, and I think I'd be good to go. Go through all my tip ups, restring stuff. Might buy some line. That's about it. No upgrades really. I wouldn't mind getting that new Frable bait station thing, the cooler style bait bucket, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just what I have is plenty fine. That's for sure. I got the bait station yet and the angle bait cooler. My pistol bit is 8 inches wide there, Spurfy. If I'm saying that right. 350 for the mud mixer. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. I got my pistol bit on DeWalt hammer drill. That was like $90 for just the bare tool, and that works pretty good. But yeah, it didn't come with any batteries or a charger or anything. But I had all that stuff already. Plus, I went and I had a 5 amp hour, which is what I always ran on it, and then um, I bought a DeWalt weed whacker, weed trimmer, whatever you want to call it, this past year. So that came with an extra 5 amp hour battery. So now I got 2 of those. I'm going to be putting my money towards guns and hunting gear for the next year or two. Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that Fleet Farm last weekend. I like mine though. Yeah. Yeah, I would like to have bigger batteries too, but my style of fishing, I don't really punch a lot of holes most of the time. There has been times where we've drilled a lot of holes, but the 5 amp hour battery um, hasn't had a problem yet. Drill 6 or 9 holes, and that's about it for me at the most. And that's if I'm with other people. Me, usually I just tip up fish, sit in the truck most of the time, and I drill 3 holes, and if 3 holes ain't working, most of the time I just let them sit. And sometimes I'll flop one, drill a hole and move the tip up, but that's about it. Excuse the noise back there. The dog's screwing around, probably trying to catch those flies that are in here. How do you guys like these canvas prints I got behind me? The wife let me decorate the house when we moved in here. So I had these made online. I just went on Google on walleye paintings or whatever and saved a few images. Then I went on like easycanvasprints.com or one of those canvas prints website and had those things made. They're like $20 a piece. I like them. They look pretty cool. Need a couple of 9 amp hour batteries. Yeah, those things are spendy. I should give you guys a tour of the house one of these days. Kind of said I would when we first moved in here, but I haven't yet. I guess I could show you around the living room quick here as long as we're sitting here. Oh, that's the dining room. On the other side of the barn door right here, that's my wife's daycare room. This is the living room. Here I got the live stream playing. My 70-inch TV, I just bought that thing a few months ago. Got the canoe shelf. That's to the backyard. I just realized my wife took down my muskie picture. What the hell? I don't know if she's watching or not. There should be a picture with a muskie on it and a clock on this wall, but apparently it's not here anymore. Where the hell did she put that? Dog chilling. Some more fishing stuff over here. Where the hell did she put my muskie picture? Oh well. So yeah, that's the living room anyways. Oh yeah, Calkins childcare. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's real funny. Gonna hit some lakes. Other than the ones around here, like up north, yeah. I want to get out. I've been saying that for a few years. I want to get out to some more lakes that are kind of out of the group that I always fish, but it doesn't seem to happen. I don't know where the hell she put my picture at. She better find it. Stupid flies in here. I see Strike Master came out with a new auger this year too. Comes with I think it's a 40-volt electric auger with their, what do you call it? Light flight. Their light flight auger on there. What's my go-to beer on the ice? I don't drink when I'm out on the ice a whole lot, but if I had to pick one, it'd be Busch or, yeah, Busch probably. Hams. I like Hams. My buddy's cousin, I always gave him crap every time I seen him. He was drinking Hams. I'm like, oh, you're buying the cheap shit, you know? That's not good. And give him a bunch of hell about it. And I ran out of beer one night, so I grabbed his Hams. I'm like, these aren't bad. So then I kind of started drinking Hams after that. So I haven't had it in a while now. I've been drinking Busch, but Hams aren't too bad. I like Bud Light Kamado too. I love that stuff. What's the biggest buck I've seen so far this year? I can't tell you points or anything because it's kind of hard for me to see because my eye. I love going out and looking for them though. I can't tell you points or anything, but my buddy, he's always with, and he estimated one to be like 170, 180 incher. It's him, and then there's everything else. He's clearly the biggest one out of all of them. I don't know. If I had to guess, at least a 14 pointer or something like that. Didn't get the best look at him, but yeah, he's huge. We've seen him a couple times. I've seen a bunch of 10s and some nice bucks, 130 inches. Actually, a buddy of mine that comes, well, him and his wife bring their kids to my wife's daycare. They got a piece of property of 40 acres just outside of town here, and he was telling me about it, this 130-inch 7-pointer he's got on his property. And it was 2 nights later, we went out looking for deer. I'm like, oh, let's go by his property or whatever, see what's out there, and I'll let him know if I see anything. Sure enough, I seen that 7-pointer right after he told me about it. That's a nice buck. Then we seen another one last week too that was real tall on one side and kind of went straight up, and the other side wasn't as tall, but it went out further. It was kind of like 2 racks put into one, but decent little buck. I don't know what it scored, 110, 120, but yeah, I was limping real bad, like maybe it had been hit by a car or shot. We couldn't tell, but he was limping real bad. My dad's got a few decent bucks on camera. Same with my brother. My dad's actually got one doe that's got white patches down its spine. I don't know if that qualifies as a piebald or what you would call that, but yeah, it seems like it's got some white spots down its back. It seems like the bucks aren't as big this year though. Like we do a lot of the shining and spotting deer and stuff like that, and last year, I guess, I don't know if we've seen a lot last year. Maybe we had to go back 2 years. There were some real nice ones, real big bucks around. See them just about every field. Once the corn's cut too, we'll see a lot more. There's a lot of corn planted around here. We go a pretty big loop on when we go out shining and stuff, and I'd probably put on 20 miles a time at least. And you could count all the soybean fields on one hand. There ain't many soybean fields. So a lot of cornfields we don't see a whole lot. And if we see stuff, it's usually in hay fields. No, I don't do any duck hunting there, Spurfy. Not a lot of duck hunters up here. I know a few, but there ain't many. Yeah, I just hit an 8-pointer with my truck. Didn't kill it, but it did $2,000 in damage. Just a headlight. Oh my. $2,000 for just a headlight? That's ridiculous. That sucks when that happens. I've never hit a deer. I've had a deer hit me. Well, I hit a deer another time, but I didn't do any damage at all. I just knocked her down because I was getting on the brakes real hard. It's the only time I've ever hit a deer. I had a deer run into me one time, caused a little bit of damage, but it was just an old crappy '98 Buick, so I didn't even bother. Well, I didn't have insurance at the time anyway, so I just kept going. But yeah, we're down in Iowa one time when I was working on the pipeline with my buddy. He had a Grand Am at the time. It was a newer car, not too old. And down there, the speed limits are a little different than they are up here. They're like minimum of 70 miles an hour, or 55, and maximum of whatever. People fly down there compared to up here. So we're cruising right along. I think we're probably doing 70, 75 miles an hour. And the fields out there are pretty big. So we looked way out and seen some deer out in the field on the left hand side of the car. And it's like, oh, look, some deer out there. So we're all kind of looking. We looked back and there's a couple does crossing the road right in front of us. He lit one of them up and corkscrewed her right up across, right up above the car. And yeah, that was, I think that cost him like $3,000. And that was, I don't know, 12 years ago. Screwed up his front quarter panel pretty bad. You want to go duck and goose hunting, but you need a new shotgun? Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of geese around here. I've seen my buddies that do it. They're posting on Facebook and stuff all the time looking for property to hunt, and then I'm just driving around. I see them all the time. Turkeys too. I've seen a lot of turkeys this past week. We're looking for deer last night, and we seen, I don't know, probably seen 20 turkeys last night. What kind of shotgun are you gonna look into there, Wisconsin Outlook? Acorn crap? I'm not sure. I know everybody's complaining about them dropping because they're big bucks. Haven't been coming into the trail cams and definitely messes with the bear baiting too. Got a few buddies out baiting bear. Unless the acorns drop, it screws everything up. But the acorns, I don't know, they might have been all dropped by now, I would think, or close to it. So they should have been dropping a while ago. What is it, end of September now? Yeah, I think they usually drop in August. You guys watching football this year? Keeping up with the Packers or Vikings or whatever team you might root for? Packers are looking pretty good. I know a lot of people are boycotting this year, rightfully so. I don't try to get too political on this channel, but I tend to agree with those people. But I've been watching the first game, the pre-game, and the national anthem stuff that was going on. That was hard to watch. It's infuriating, really. But I've been watching anyways. After week one, it hasn't been bad. Week two, you didn't hear anything about it, so it wasn't bad. You watched the Packer game yesterday? Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Aaron Jones, he's a beast. Really good running back. The offensive line might be the best offensive line in football right now, too. Aaron Rodgers, keeping a clean jersey the first 2 weeks. He's gotten sacked one time in 2 weeks out of, I don't know. He's probably dropped back 60, 70 times in the 2 games, and he's gotten sacked once. Hardly any pressures, and QB hits on him. The offensive line, especially yesterday, opening up gaping holes for Aaron Jones. They're looking good. And it's surprising, too, because the offensive line's banged up. Billy Turner hasn't played a snap yet. Just lost Corey Linsley. I always forget this guy's name. He was filling in at right guard for, well, kind of for Billy Turner, but not really. He's out for the year anyways. Devontae's got hamstring issues. Kenny Clark's out, but they're looking good. The defense has looked bad at times, but in all, collectively, they've looked pretty good. Granted, we played the Vikings and the Lions, and they're not looking good. The Vikings are looking really bad after yesterday. The Vikings are terrible. That Kirk Cousins, he might have put up one of the worst QB performances in NFL history yesterday. right until the end of the game, he had a 0.0 quarterback rating. My shotgun can't do steel or tungsten, and it has special adjustable choke that is making it shoot low. It also won't do 3-inch shells either, only 2 3/4. Okay. I don't understand why the Badgers are starting the 24th of October. Why even start play? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of stupid. I don't know how it's going to work either. I don't follow college football much anymore. I used to a lot, but yeah, I don't know what that's going to mean for the playoffs. If they'll get into the playoffs, if what they're going to do for the Big Ten championship, and if they go undefeated and stuff, if that'll mean playoffs for them or not, I have no idea. Alrighty, guys. Well, it was nice catching up with you. We're going to cut her off here. We're past the half-hour mark. So thank everybody for stopping in. It means a lot. Thanks for leaving a thumbs up on the video if you did, and commenting, chatting with me here. We'll see you guys next week.